Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Tracky here. So, hopefully everybody's having a good day. I'm not having a great night because the Royals are getting freaking destroyed by Boston. Anyway, today we're coming back with some more Texas Rangers Fantasy Draft franchise. So, if you guys watched the last video, you know we won the World Series. So, what comes after the World Series? The offseason. But, real quick before I get in the offseason, basically this video is either going to be one or two parts. The off season will either be 1 or 2 days long, is basically what I'm saying as far as videos. It just depends on how long it takes me. So I'm going to start off. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the award winners for the postseason. Obviously, there's only 4 winners. And, well, I didn't really want to show you the World Series MVP right away, but that's Mike Trout. He hit .531 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Anthony Rendon was very, very solid. He just, didn't have the home run, and his average dropped a little bit towards the end, but both guys were great. In the National League. Okay, so yeah, National League doesn't get a World Series MVP, I guess. Postseason MVP, Mike Trout gets that as well. He was very, very good through the AL, DS, and CS with .471 batting average, 5 home runs, and 21 RBIs. And Luis Valbuena in the National League. He's a guy that almost gave us some trouble, in the World Series. So, good player. He ended up hitting .396 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs in the postseason. So, Trout and Valbuena, the only guys really that, only thing we've already gone over all of that. I'll go ahead and show you guys where we finished in the team rankings, batting average. Well, actually, this is going to be in the postseason, I think. Yeah. Okay, so in the postseason, we had a great batting average, .335 team average, 632 at bats, 102 runs. That is ridiculous. Oh, wait. Wow, that is freaking ridiculous. 102 runs. Hits 212. Jesus, our offense was ridiculous. Doubles 37. Phillies were 5 behind us. Triples 9. Home runs 18. RBIs 99. Steals 17. Dyson had a really good postseason as far as running. Caught stealing. We got caught 5 times. So that's unfortunate. Stolen base percentage, 773. Dyson was 9 for 9. Trout was however many. Walks, only 19. Obviously, when I play, I don't walk very often, so most of the walks come from the computer. Strikeouts. We actually struck out 90 times, which that's all when I'm not playing, because when I play, I really don't ever strike out. So, slugging percentage, 508. Trout had an 813 slugging percentage. Jesus Christ, look at Buster Posey. OBP, 352. Total bases, 321. A whole 100, pretty much ahead of the next team. 660 plate appearances, granted into a double play 21 times. Doesn't surprise me. That seems to happen a lot. Assists, Marcus Semien had 40. Putouts, 455 total as the team. Obviously, Jan Gomes had quite a few. Errors, unfortunately, we did have 8. Fielding percentage, 987. ERA was pretty decent. Sergio Romo and Antonio Bastardo did not give up a run in the playoffs. 3.55 ERA. Complete games, Michael Pineda had 1. Shutouts, we had 2. Saves, we had 2. Kelvin Herrera had 1 and Bastardo had 1. Blown saves, we had 2. Hits allowed, we gave up a lot of hits, 155 hits. So we also gave up 65 runs, but our offense was so good that we were able to get away with it. Earned runs 60. Jesus. Home runs allowed 15. Walks 29. Strikeouts 145. That's not a surprise. Win percentage 647. Batting average 335. Okay, we've already been through here, so I'll quickly go through the league leaders. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So this is the postseason. As you can see, all these guys right here were there. If you guys want to see any of these in depth, just pause the video. I'll go over it a little bit. But as you can see, hits all the way up to 8. 8 of our 9 people. Let's see, who is it that's missing there? Dyson, Trout, or Rendon, Trout. Prince Fielder's missing, yeah, because he was not very good in the postseason. At bats, obviously it's going to be us, the Orioles, and yeah, us and the Orioles mostly because, you know, we had to play more games. Doubles, Gomes had 8. Triples, Trout had 4. Home runs, Trout had 5. RBIs, Trout had 22. Definitely the MVP. Runs, Rendon had 18, obviously because he was in front of Trout and Cruz. Dyson probably would have had more had he been a little better. Rendon hit 452. Dyson hit 323. Steals, Dyson had 9. Walks, Matt Holliday led there. Slugging percentage, Yasiel Puig. On base percentage. Wins. Pineda had 3. Losses, Alex Wood did not lose any games. Neither did Pineda. Gio Gonzalez lost 1. Herrera and Bastardo with 1 save each. Betances with 4. ERA, Tim Collins did not give anything up. Home runs allowed, Mike Fiers. And others. Michael Pineda in the mix there. No shutouts were thrown. That's kind of interesting. Gio Gonzalez struck out 31. Pineda struck out 23. Walker struck out 23. And Wood struck out 21. Ian Kennedy only struck out 8. And he started 3 games. So that's... how many innings? 14 innings? Okay, that's not... You know, I don't think he started 3 games then. I don't know. Oh, he did get bombed, I think, actually. Complete games, Mike Fiers threw 1 complete game. AJ Griffin threw 1. And Pineda threw 1. Innings pitched. Gio Gonzalez had 25 and 2/3. Walker had 24 and 2/3. Wood 21 and 1/3. Pineda 21 innings on the dot. Walks allowed. Whip. AJ Griffin, Mike Fiers, Pineda. And yeah, that's it for that. So we're 7 minutes into this. So we're going to go ahead and... I think we're just going to go ahead and move on in here to the off season. Okay, well, here's what we can do. We can go ahead and review everybody's stats through the postseason individually, and that should put us around 15 minutes just. So maybe this first section of the video will just be strictly stats, and then the next one will actually be the more of the off season stuff and what happens. So this will have everybody included here. All right, so Dyson hit 323. He actually did hit a home run. That was in simulation, though. He had 20 hits and 9 RBIs. I'm not going to worry about the hits. Anthony Rendon, 452, 1 home run, and 12 RBIs. Just absolutely amazing in that 2-hole. I love him there in that spot. He's got some speed, and he can hit very well. And, you know, with Dyson at the leadoff spot, if he's able to get on, then that's good. And then, obviously, he's backed up by Mike Trout, who hit 467 with 5 home runs and 22 RBIs. Just an amazing player. Best player in probably the world, honestly. And then we got the slugger, Nelson Cruz. Hit 333 with 4 home runs and 20 RBIs. Did pretty good out of that cleanup hole. The guys that Trout wasn't able to drive in, he drove in. Yan Gomes, a guy I'm extremely happy with as a catcher. Not only is he good defensively, he's good behind the plate both ways, hitting and calling a game. He hit 420, blaze up, with a home run and 9 RBIs. So very, very good in the playoffs. Prince Fielder, a guy that struggled a lot. Only hit 131, no home runs, only 8 hits. And 1 RBI. Let's see if we can see plate appearances. Okay, so he was 15 for 61. Or sorry. He was 8 for 61, I believe. Yeah, it's not very good. Viciedo, a guy that, you know, people say that we need to get rid. Oh, I don't say that they say that we need to get rid of him, but we should look to upgrade. You know, this guy isn't bad. He really isn't. Like, trust me, I'm kind of one of those people myself. I don't know that I really want to bring him back. He's going to be a free agent, but look at his numbers. They're not killing us, okay? And especially being in the 7 hole with a good arm in left field, because he can play right field. I mean, look at that. Look. 246 with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs out of the 7 hole. And Prince Fielder was getting out most of the time in the inning. So, that's not a bad guy right there. Moving on to Phil Kaw, the rookie sensation. This is the last video. He will be the rookie sensation. It's kind of weird. Hit 397, no home runs. He's not a power guy, really. I would like him to develop into one since he's a third baseman. Strongly considering moving him over to second base next year. He's just not a great fielder. I mean, just look at his fielding stats. That's the only thing that scares me. I like Rendon at third because Rendon has the better arm strength and just a better hitter overall. But, look at that contact versus lefties that Phil Kaw has. 86 contact. 62 versus righties is not bad. Does have some power versus lefties, but not much versus righties. I'd like him to become a bit more of a slugger. And then Marcus Semien, a guy that came up around the All-Star break and filled the shortstop position that we were just screwed with because the only people we had Jimmy Rollins at the beginning of the season. We had Javier Baez, who just could not hit the ball. And I don't even remember what else happened at shortstop. Hell, A-Rod probably played shortstop some. So Semien there did go 266, 3 home runs, and 10 RBIs out of 9 holes. So really, really happy with him. I believe he will be a free agent. I definitely want to bring him back. Yeah, I don't think he'll be too much, and definitely like what we got out of him. So, John Palmeiro, a guy that I'm not sure what to do with. I don't know if I send him to the minors, keep him on the bench. He didn't play in the playoffs. I mean, he just didn't play. He got okay. He did. He got in 2 games, both pinch hitting times, and didn't do anything. So you can't, 0 for 2. That's not gonna hurt you. So yeah, Denny Flaherty, a guy that's, let's see, looks like it was the same one, 0 for 1. If anything, he was going to be just there to be the backup catcher since he can hit fairly decent. I think I want to sign someone in the offseason to be the backup catcher because I'm not sure that I really like him there. I don't expect him to get much better than he is now. A-Rod, a guy that's, I think we just keep until he just dies, pretty much, He's not terrible off the bench, I guess. In a pinch, he could play first, third. I guess he could play short. The numbers will go down more, but I'm fine with him for right now. And then Willie Bloomquist, I don't think he will be returning. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he returns for this season. Maybe one more season, but the guy is 37. He'll be 38. I just don't think he's going to be around too much longer. He'll be here for another season, I think. I want to bring him on. He plays everything, so more than likely he's safe. But yeah. So that's it for the. Oh, we got to go to pitchers. Ooh. Another 10 minutes. So Michael Wacha, I did have as the 1 during the playoffs. He'll be definitely. I will do whatever I have to do to get him back. I'm a big Michael Wacha fan. He was 0-1 in the playoffs with a 3.65 ERA, 23 strikeouts, and 3 walks. I believe in him. I'll do my best to bring him back. Joe Gonzalez signed for an additional year. He will not be a free agent. 2-1, 4.21 ERA, and 31 strikeouts, and he walked 8. Michael Pineda will most certainly be coming back. You will definitely see him back. I'm afraid he's going to want a good amount of money. And honestly, I'm probably ready to pay it. So, yeah. Ian Kennedy, a guy that, I just don't think I'm going to bring back, honestly. I don't think he fits in here very well. He's 30. He's getting old. Joe Gonzalez is getting up there, but I just don't. He wasn't that great. He doesn't do anything amazing. He's a good guy. Maybe he's gonna be Ryan Vogelsong is what I kind of think. He might be better, but I just don't see me bringing him back. So yeah, Alex Wood, a guy that will for sure be coming back. Both of our lefties were really, really good this year. Alex Wood 2-0 with a 2.53 ERA, 21 strikeouts, and 3 walks in the playoffs. That's brilliant. He had the best ERA on the team besides Pineda, as far as the starters. And now we're going to go ahead and look at the bullpen. These guys, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with all of them. I know Herrera is signed for a little bit longer, I think. All right, we'll just go ahead and look at it. So, Jerry Blevins, 1-1 with 3.12 ERA, 6 strikeouts. Not what I would like. You know, a lot of the times I did use him. He's all right, but overall, I mean, he's solid. Fine. Luke Gregerson, very, very good in the regular season, terrible in the playoffs. 7.71 ERA, 0-2, only 1 strikeout and a walk, and he pitched how many innings? 4 and 2/3, and just got fucking destroyed. Evan Marshall, a guy that's still real young. Maybe not really young, but he's a young guy. 6.75 ERA, 4 strikeouts, 5 walks. A guy maybe that we look to, you know, send to the AAA or AA or something, and maybe sign another veteran in the offseason. I'm sure there'll be somebody. Jason Grilly was kind of my go-to guy, honestly, because we were either up or we were down, so I just used him. You know, he was good. 1.93 ERA, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 9 innings pitched. So 9 1/3. Really good though. Antonio Bastardo, absolutely brilliant. Didn't have a record, didn't have an ERA because he didn't give anything up. Had 1 save, 6 strikeouts and a walk. Pitched 4 2/3 innings. Sergio Romo was kind of the same as Bastardo, just throws with the opposite arm, and he had a little more work. 1-0, 6 strikeouts, 5 1/3 pitched, no walks. Kelvin Herrera, a guy that I don't know who the closer is next year. I don't know who the closer is, and Kelvin Herrera might be the guy, might not, but 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. 1 save, 4 strikeouts, a walk. Only pitched 4 innings. So, all right. So, I think that's going to go ahead and be it for this video. The next video, we will be heading into the off season officially. So, make sure you come back tomorrow. It's been Tracky, guys. Peace.